Who gives the bride away?
My brother and I do.
Friends, Joseph and Teresa have invited us here today to share in the celebration of their marriage. Marriage is dedication. You give yourself, your life, and love into the hands of the one you love. You do so trustingly and generously. By the same token, each of you receives a gift, the life and love of the other. You receive this gift not only from the one you love, but also from the parents who brought you into the world, and from your friends and families who are joined in friendship and faith in your marriage. Remember then that your decision this day is your act of faith in one another. Your faith must not be in vain hope in what the other will do or will not do, might become or not become. Yours must be that deeper faith that you each will be acceptable in the other's eyes despite the changes of the years and the assaults of the world. Such faith requires you to honor yourself as well as attend to the needs of the other. Such faith requires that you learn to listen before you speak, and such faith requires that you each be open to that divine spark within you and be willing to be guided by the grace of its light. Your pledge to one another is a devotion and freedom and not a license to control. Your covenant will endure the trials of time only as you keep to that sacred integrity. Finally, do not forget that a generous sense of humor and mirth is a great redeemer in the times of trial and strain. It may keep you whole when all else seems lost. At this time, Teresa and Joseph will read their vows to each other.
People often say, real love comes once in a lifetime. So I ask, what is real love? Real love is when the one you love says wear white on your big day if that is what you want. Who cares? Real love is the ability to see beyond each other's imperfections and embrace them, for the imperfections is what makes us unique. Real love is the ability to say I still love you even though there is a disagreement. For an argument does not mean the love is gone. It is simply each has a difference of opinion. The idea of real love is to take each other's hand and walk together through any situation without hesitation and doubt. Storybook love is just that, a storybook printed in 2D and comes with cartoons. Joe, what I feel for you is real and not a storybook. Our lives may have hills and valleys, but that will just make life more interesting. I am not perfect, nor do I expect you to be. I will, however, give you the respect you deserve, the love you so desire, and the honesty which allows faith in each other. Before God, I pledge my heart and soul to you entirely from this day forward.
And Joe's vows.
Along with a little help, I am now able to say what I really feel, but these words are all mine. I'll keep this simple. I feel fortunate to find someone who loves me for the person who I am, inside, not who I was, outside. And I am ready to dedicate all my love to you and spend the rest of my life in a relationship of love and caring. And me not being able to walk or talk good really doesn't matter to me as much, as long as I have you with me. Oh, I'm sure we will have our differences, but vow to always respect each other and remember that we are now together as one.
Now that you have both professed your love to each other, do you, Teresa, take Joseph to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Will you love, respect, and honor him throughout your years together?
I will.
Do you promise to love and cherish him in sickness and in health, in richer for poor, for better for worse, and forsaking all others, keep yourself only unto him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you, Joseph, take Teresa to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Will you love, respect, and honor her throughout your years together?
I will.
Do you promise to love and cherish her in sickness and in health, for richer, for poor,
I do.
for better, for worse, forsaking all others? Keep yourself only unto her, for so long as you both shall live.
I do.
In the elegant language of flowers, red roses are a symbol. Elegant language of flowers, red roses are a symbol of love. And the giving of a single red rose is a clear and unmistakable way of saying the words, I love you. For this reason, it is fitting that the first gift you exchange as husband and wife be the gift of a single red rose. Joseph, will you present a red rose to Teresa? And Teresa, will you present a red rose to Joseph? These roses are a symbol of your love for each other. It began as a tiny bud, once closed so tightly it opened to the warmth of the sun and blossomed, just as your love has blossomed and grown for each other. Joseph and Teresa, in remembrance of this day, I would ask as a reaffirmation of your love and the vows that you have spoken here today, that you give each other a single red rose each year on your anniversary. In every wedding, in every marriage, there are times when it is difficult to find the right words, and the ones we love the most are the ones we most easily hurt. There are times when it may be difficult to say, I'm sorry, or I forgive you, or I need you, or I'm hurting. So I also ask that wherever you make your home, that you choose a special spot. And at those times when words fail, you leave a red rose at that spot you both selected. A rose that will say what matters more than all other words. I still love you. Joseph and Teresa, please place your roses together in the vase before you. And can we bring the rings out? Traditionally, the marking of the passage of the status of husband and wife is marked by the exchange of rings. These rings are a symbol of the unbroken circle of love. Love freely given has no beginning and no end. Love freely given has no giver and no receiver, for each is the giver and each is the receiver. May these rings remind you always of the vows you have taken here today. Teresa,
A gift for you
symbolizes my desire
symbolizes my desire
that you be my husband
that you be my husband
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
Joseph, place the ring on Teresa's finger and repeat after me. This ring This ring, a gift for you, symbolizes my desire that you be my wife from this day forward. Let these rings serve not as locks binding you together, but as keys unlocking the secrets of your hearts for each other to know, and thus bringing you closer together forever. May your lives together be joyful and content, and may your love be as bright as the stars, warm as the sun,